Hello, I'm Kevin Berger. How much do Minnesota students know about financial matters affecting their lives? For example, student loans, credit scores, or how to manage credit cards. They can actually learn about all these financial matters if their high schools are part of the TCF Bank Financial Scholars program. Here to tell us more is Jim Eisenreich, TCF Bank's Financial Scholars instructor, president of the Minnesota Jumpstart Coalition, and a business teacher at Eden Prairie High School. Welcome to Newsmakers, Jim.
I'm glad to be here.
So the TCF Scholars program, can you explain how that works?
The TCF Scholars program is an interactive, computer-based program with 9 modules on various topics related to finance, banking, savings, investing, taxes, insurance, credit scores, that type of thing. And they use very interactive types of technology, like video gaming, that type of thing, and students do really enjoy going through the programs.
So they're learning while it sort of feels like a game to
Yes.
them. Yeah. Now they get this, you teach a financial literacy class. This is part of your curriculum?
Well, this year we experimented. We've used various resources in the curriculum, but this one really does complement the curriculum nicely. And so you might say I'm using it in the course to augment the existing instruction.
It seems as if understanding money, finances, budgeting is really critical. And I think you get in a lot more trouble these days with money than perhaps young people were able to do in the past. What is it that students most need to know, do you think?
Well, in the course that I teach, I really start out with budgeting because I think that's where it all begins. And sometimes students don't really understand that there's just a limited amount of money coming into a household. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, there are all these expenses, which for many high school students, they don't really realize the number of expenses that a typical household has. So I think the budgeting is really the foundation of the course.
Now you're involved with the Jumpstart Coalition, which is to promote financial literacy in high schools. How can people learn more about that?
The Jumpstart Coalition has been in Minnesota for 8 years. I'm one of the founding members, and we are affiliated nationally. Jumpstart.org would be the website to go to for more information.
And what specifically do you think is an area that could be helpful to students to learn for their financial literacy? Is this something that parents need to be more involved with?
I think the more that parents are involved, the better. I think that many parents encourage their students, their sons or daughters, to enroll in courses like this because they really feel that they need to hear it from another voice. And when this happens, it's always a good thing because they hear it in the classroom and then they go back home and talk about it at home as well.
So it could be a case where the parents are actually learning through this as well?
Yes, sometimes that's the case.
So do you think that the recession has changed how we feel about finances and financial literacy?
I think many people have been impacted in various ways by economic downturns, and that has forced them to maybe look at things differently, and sometimes it involves maybe a person being laid off and not having the financial resources. So I think it can be an eye-opener when something happens on a very personal basis. They start thinking differently.
Thanks for the good work you're doing for kids to help to bring them up to speed on what they need to know with money. If you'd like to find out more about the Minnesota Jumpstart Coalition and how you can support their work, once again, that website is jumpstart.org. And that's it for this edition of Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Kevin Berger. Thanks for watching.